Alright, hey guys, so today I don't want to sound like a fucking fanboy or anything like that. I just want to point out some positive growth on YouTube and some changes. So, obviously, you know who PewDiePie is, and I'm not trying to praise him, I'm not trying to whatever. I just want to give my opinion on this because I think it's something that should be talked about, something that should be looked at for other YouTubers that used to be toxic and fucking annoying. And so PewDiePie used to be the most out there YouTuber and seemed to be like a Jake Paul nowadays, appealing towards a very young audience. I was in like 6th grade and I remember he was fucking huge and I was always like, this dude's annoying. Like I was never into him because he was fucking annoying. And then a couple weeks ago, one of my friends had me watch one of his videos because he thought it was funny, and so I watched it, and it was not what I thought it was. So then I started watching a couple more, and I've watched so many that I'm to the point where I see how he has basically transformed. He's had a couple of big breakdowns in front of the media. You know, he's done some weird shit, but he has matured and he has changed for the better. He is, you know, a great example of how someone that basically people start to nobody likes, like Jake Paul and stuff, where they're just toxic and fucking annoying, to where how they could transform and become somebody that people enjoy. PewDiePie now makes content about memes and but all that kind of stuff, but it's not. He has like the most tight knit community I've ever seen. Like everybody, it's basically like they're all his best friends talking to him. They all know him so well, and he knows his audience so well. He interacts with them on Reddit and all this stuff. Like it's cool to see someone that is so heavily involved with their community, and he makes all these jokes all the time about monetization and all this shit, and he's getting his viewpoints out there on things such as that, and also other YouTubers and stuff, but he's not putting anyone down to a point where he's like, you're a piece of shit, you know, you fucking idiot. Like, he'll like roast them in a funny way and then go back and re-explain. He'll be like, yeah, I've had this happen to me as well, so I understand. I get why you think that's okay or why you did that. Or he'll go back and basically be like, it's really not that big of a deal, or he'll explain their point of view. You know, he's not out there fucking tearing people down, and I think that's an important thing that needs to be realized in this community. Fucking so many people make videos about just shitting on other people, and they don't realize the irony of it, you know, that hey, you're a fucking piece of shit too, you know, you got shit going on. I don't understand how the world has basically gotten so negative. It's such a toxic place to be right now on the internet, and it's ridiculous. But you have more people like PewDiePie making it basically popular to not be such a dick and to actually like try to understand people. That's a way that I have, that my mom taught me how to live life, was pretty much try to, before judging people, you know, so harshly, try to understand why they're the way that they are. That kid that bullies people is actually super insecure, and so he wears all these nice clothes and stuff. Or try to understand that some people that are dicks, they have a fucked up life, like, you know. And PewDiePie is trying to understand why people do what they do. You know, they have reasons for it. Some people are just straight dicks and they're just money, you know, they just want money. But a lot of people are they're just making general mistakes, you know. And PewDiePie also points out all the time when the media is wrong, and it's so refreshing to see somebody so big not be toxic and not be someone that only fucking 4-year-olds watch, you know, like Jake Paul and shit. Like, anybody that is like above the age of like 14 should not be watching people like Jake Paul and stuff. They aren't, because he literally said himself it's like 8 to 14-year-olds is his audience, and someone like PewDiePie has content that not even my 26-year-old sister would understand. Like, you have to be like 16, 17 to like 20, early 20s, like to fully understand what he's talking about and appreciate the memes and everything going on in the community. And it's nice because no fucking little kids are gonna watch his videos and understand, and it doesn't feel like I'm being talked down to and stuff when I'm listening to him. So again, I don't want you guys to think I'm like PewDiePie fanboy. I do enjoy his content. I think he makes great content now. I think that if you've hated him in the past, I think you should definitely give him another shot if you like funny videos, if you're into action and shit, whatever. But most people on YouTube enjoy the comedy. So PewDiePie, I think, is a great guy to listen to. He's super funny. He makes constant jokes about people buying shit from him and how he needs more money as a YouTuber and all this shit. Like, he's just making fun of the fact of like what other YouTubers do, but through himself in a way. I don't know if that really made sense, but anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video there, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys go ahead and, you know, give him a listen. You know, might as well. He's definitely improved a lot. So thank you guys so much for listening. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.